Good evening, folks. As I sit here at the Sir John De Graeme Memorial Fountain on the eve of the anniversary of the Battle of Falkirk, it brings me great pleasure in announcing that the work here at the fountain is now complete, with only flagpoles to be erected here in the very near future. It's been a great joy to see the work here transform the site from what it was to what it is now. It's taken nearly 3 years for this work to be completed for various reasons, mostly getting the right people in the right place to do this job properly. I'm going to give you a wee bit of a tour around the site before the video ends. Obviously start here at the front of the fountain with the man it's named after, Sir John De Graeme. According to legend, he fell near this spot on the 22nd of July 1298. Each corner has a heraldic shield representing one of the commanders who fell or fought at the Battle of Falkirk. This one here you may recognise as Sir William Wallace, High Guardian of Scotland. His shield sits on the northern side facing Stirling in his greatest victory at the Battle of Stirling Bridge. This one here is Macduff of Fife, believed to be chieftain of the clan Macduff. His shield faces east to his homelands of Fife, one of the men who fell at the Battle of Falkirk. And this one here is Sir John Stewart of Bonkall. His shield faces south. The fountain was originally paid for by Robert Dollar, who was a very wealthy, the wealthiest man in the world at the time, and he helped pay for this beautiful monument. The line originally was vandalised a few years back, but it was beautifully restored by local stonemasons called Quality Masonry Services Falkirk. They did a spectacular job. Obviously, as the years go on, the site will look a lot better. The grass and the hedgerows will grow up and be tended to better. But for now, because of the current climate, it's been a wee bit difficult. But some of the people who have made this site possible, some will say that they believe they shouldn't be listed here, but for one reason and another they have ensured this site's completion, whether it's encouragement, whether it's advice, whether it's donations, whether it's being involved in the work being done here. Some of the names here have been essential to what this site looks like today, and without them it wouldn't be what it is, simply put. a few that I would like to acknowledge. Soren, who was a project lead here on the ground. Without him, without his attention to detail, we wouldn't have what we have here, which is these lovely stone benches with the heraldic shield of the I should say the heraldic royal shield, and the heraldic shields of the commanders, which he worked tirelessly to ensure were funded. So without his attention to detail, it wouldn't look as it does right now, which is brilliant. We've also Mandy Brown, who spearheaded the project internally at Falkirk Council. Robert Spears for pushing to ensure that the project was delivered. As local councillor for culture and tourism, delivering on that portfolio right here. Obviously I've mentioned Quality Masonry Services for the restoration of the stone lion, which was badly damaged. The Caledonian Club of San Francisco, who graciously donated money to this project, which was extremely kind and only going to bolster the relationship that Falkirk has with San Francisco. Its heritage continues with this project. Andrew Hillhouse, who sadly passed away a few years ago, without a donation from his good wife at the very last minute, there's certain things that wouldn't be achievable, and that was something that is always going to be with me till the very end. That last minute donation was extremely well received. The following names I'm going to mention: Cha Halliday, Gary Stewart, George Kempick, John Stewart, Andrew James McCourt, David Wilkinson, Gordon Aiken, William Spence. These are the guys that are constantly there when you ask them to be there, or when you need advice. John Stewart in particular, when the lion was badly damaged, came when the call went out for it to be moved so it wouldn't be vandalised further. That's the kind of people that these guys are. Guardians of Scotland's history. They don't ask for praise or glory or riches, as the declaration of our oath states. They do this simply because this is our history and our heritage, and we should all be proud of it. Two names there I've missed out: Lyle Duff and Brian McCutcheon. Sorry guys, just skipped over you there, didn't mean to. Anyway, I think I went on here far too long, but for all the guys and indeed ladies that have helped, thank you. You have protected Scotland. You're all guardians in my eyes. Good night.